We hope you had a good meditation session with us today. And now we will move on to the next part of today's session, which is the theory. And today we are going to see some theory about the energy channels which are placed within us. So in this chart, we can see the energy centers and energy channels, how they are placed within us. We have already given you a brief introduction about how the subtle system is placed within every human being. And if you have not seen our previous sessions, we would recommend that you go back to them, watch the theory so that you can learn and understand what's happening and move smoothly into the future sessions. Now here, with red arrow marks, it is clearly indicated the left, right, and the central channels. There are thousands of channels in the human body. But there are three major classifications: the left channel, the right channel, and the central channel. So here we are indicating to you the left channel. It is highlighted in blue color so that you can understand clearly how it is placed physically. So the left channel is blue in color as it is shown in the chart. It starts from the first energy center, goes to the left side of the body, climbs up the spinal cord, parallelly along the spinal cord on the left side, and on the sixth energy center on the forehead, it crosses over and goes to the opposite side, that is the right side of the brain. The left channel is represented with the left fingertips and palm as shown in this picture. The left channel is known as the Ida Nadi in Sanskrit. It corresponds to the left sympathetic nervous system. It is also known as the moon channel. It is usually a very cold channel. It is represented by the left hand fingertips and palm, or sometimes the whole left hand, or sometimes even the whole left side of the body. The main qualities of the left side are emotional powers, desire power, and it also represents the past of the person. So whatever has happened in the past, all the memories are stored in the left channel, especially on the right side of the brain, where the left channel terminates, is called as the subconscious brain, is where all our memory is stored up. Now we can see an enlarged picture of the sixth energy center on the forehead here, and we can clearly see the blue color left channel rises up on the left side of the person, and at the level of the forehead it crosses over and goes to the right side of the brain. Here it forms a balloon called as the superego. Now we can see the right channel, which is highlighted yellow in color. The right channel is actually yellow in color. It starts from the second energy center, goes to the right side of the body, moves up along the spinal cord parallelly to the right side, and at the level of the forehead again, at the sixth energy center, it crosses over and goes to the left side of the brain. It is also represented in the right hand fingertips and palm. The right channel is also known as the Pingala Nadi in Sanskrit. It corresponds to the right sympathetic nervous system. It is also called as the sun channel. It is usually a very hot channel. It is represented by the right hand fingertips and palm, sometimes even the whole right hand, and sometimes even the whole right side of the body. It represents the physical being of the person and also the mental activity of the person. Since it belongs to the future, all the mental activity of the planning and thinking about the future comes from the right side. Here again in this enlarged picture, we can see the right channel yellow in color rises along the right side of the body, and at the level of the forehead, it crosses over and goes to the opposite side, the left side of the brain. Here it forms a balloon, which is called as the ego. Now here we can see a representation of the central channel highlighted pink in color. The central channel is actually white in color, but here it is highlighted in pink so that we can understand it better. It runs along the center of the spinal cord. Unlike the left and right channel, which cross on the sixth energy center and move in the opposite directions, this energy channel pierces through the sixth center, goes straight through the brain, and connects to the topmost energy center on top of our head. It is represented in both our left hand and right hand fingertips and palm. The central channel is also known as the Sushumna Nadi in Sanskrit. It corresponds to the parasympathetic nervous system, which is nothing but the autonomous nervous system. There are many functions in the body which happen automatically, like our heartbeat, like how our food digests in our body, like how the blood converts the oxygen from the air. So all such activities which happen automatically without our voluntary intervention is known as the autonomous system, and that system is taken care by the central channel. So it is represented as a parasympathetic nervous system. The quality of the central channel is evolution and awareness. It is through this channel, when we are in the present moment, we can actually evolve in our awareness. It also represents the present moment, unlike the left and the right, which is the past and the future. Here again in the enlarged picture, we can see the central channel, white in color, crosses through the sixth energy center, goes straight through the brain and connects us to the topmost energy center, which is called as a Sahasrara chakra, through which the Kundalini energy connects us and we get our yoga or union or self-realization. Now, if we are able to live in the present moment, that is to live in the central channel, we are able to live very peacefully, very happy. We are able to manifest and control the powers of the left and the right to be joyous and dynamic also. But if we indulge too much in the extremes of the left and the right, we may get into problems. We may lose our balance. As the left channel is the moon channel, it becomes very cold and the person may become very lethargic. Or the right channel is the sun channel. So if we go too much to the right extreme, we may get heated up and the person will end up in stress. So this is how we lose our balance and invite a lot of diseases and problems into our subtle being. So the key is to remain in the present moment, and that can be easily achieved by regular practice of meditation. Now we will talk about how to balance the left, right and central channels. To balance the left side, we can keep the left hand palm open on our lap and the right hand we can place it on the earth. From now on, we will be seeing the clearance. We will be using all natural elements like earth, water, fire, light. So all the energy centers and channels can be cleared with these natural elements. So first of all, we will start off with the earth element. So left hand on the lap, palm open, right hand on the earth. Now we have to meditate on the left channel. How do we do that? When we close our eyes, we can see what's happening in our left fingertips and palm. If we feel any kind of tingling, pricking, heat, coolness, numbness, whatever you feel, just witness and record it. That is meditating on the left side. That is putting attention on the left side. We may even feel some heat going out of the right hand into the earth element because the earth absorbs the problems from the left side. So we can do this meditation until we feel a steady cool breeze in our left hand. That is the indication that we have to stop this position and we can come to a balance. Now in the beginning stages, we may not have this awareness and feel these vibrations very strongly. So it is okay if you do not feel it, but literally with regular practice, you will definitely feel it. It is not an imagination or an auto-suggestion. If you are not able to sit on the ground, you may also sit in the chair. There is no harm. Now we will see how to balance the right side. To balance the right side, we will keep the right hand palm open on our lap and the left hand, we will point it towards the sky. And now we will meditate on the right side. How to do the meditation? Again, we just have to witness what's happening in our right fingertips and palm. If you feel any tingling, pricking, coolness, heat, numbness, whatever you feel, just record it. You may even feel some heat going out of the left hand into the air. That means the right channel is clearing. So when we get a cool breeze coming in our right hand, that is the indication that our right channel has come into a balance. If you are not able to sit on the ground, you may also sit in the chair. Like under the banners, the left and the right channel, you can see two pictures, how you can sit in the chair and do the clearance. So for the left side, you can keep the left hand on your lap and right hand, you can leave it loose towards the ground instead of touching the ground. So the energy flows into the earth. And to clear the right side, we can keep the right hand on our lap and the left hand, we can point it towards the sky. Now, we will show you a video where the person is going to balance his left, right and central channels. Now that we have explained you how to do it, you should be able to understand when you see the video very clearly. So let us watch the video for the next 2 minutes and we can clearly understand how to balance our channels.
right and left channel. Once again, pick a quiet place where you can relax. You can also put on some calming music in the background to help you settle down. Either sit on the floor or on a chair with your shoes removed and feet a little apart, whatever is more comfortable for you. Place your hands on your lap, palms facing upwards. Take a few deep breaths to bring in your attention and help yourself calm down. To balance our left channel, the channel of our emotions, place your right hand on or towards the earth. To cleanse this channel, we use the power of the earth. So here, we can ask the Mother Earth to please absorb any imbalance in our left channel. Let go of all feelings of frustration, negative emotions, fear, guilt, and worries. Feel how the power of the earth gently withdraws all pressure on your left side. You can put your hand back on your lap. Now to cleanse the right channel, the channel of action, we can raise our left hand towards the sky, palm backwards. Here we use the cooling qualities of the air and the wind to cool down any overactivity and heat in our right side. Every time you breathe out, feel any overactivity, stress, etc. being released and raising into the sky. Allow all your thoughts, your anger, frustration, any worries about the future to be dissolved into the air. If your hand gets tired or you feel more in balance, place your hand back on your lap. To balance our center channel, we can put our right hand in front of the bottom of our spine and slowly raise our energy through our center channel all the way to the top of our head. Place your hand on your scalp, apply a little pressure, and rotate it clockwise a few times. Now raise your hand a few centimeters above your head and see if you can feel any cool or warm breeze. You can bring your hand back down on your lap and enjoy the silence for a few minutes before finishing the meditation.
So, this is how we balance the left, right, and center channels. I hope you were able to understand with our explanations and also the video played after that. Now, what we would recommend is, we already know how to do the meditation. We start the meditation by raising our inner energy and putting ourselves in a protection. And after doing that, we can balance the left, right, and center channels and then sit in meditation for 10 minutes. And then when we finish the meditation, again we raise the energy and put ourselves in a protection. Also, we can do the same thing for the foot soaking clearance. Before the foot soaking, we raise the energy, put ourselves in a protection. and then we keep the leg in the salt water. And after we keep the leg in the salt water, again we can balance the left, right, and central channels and then do the foot soaking. And when we finish the foot soaking, we can again raise the energy and put ourselves in a balance. So this is an extra exercise which you can add in your daily meditations. It really helps you to clear the left, right, and central channels and bring you into balance slowly. Now, we will see a little more details about the left channel. In this week, we are going to see only the left channel, and the following weeks will be the right and then the central channel. So here, we have already explained you how the left channel looks like, what color it is, and where it is manifested. So now we will see what happens if we go too much into the left side and we damage our left channel. What are the ways through which we can damage our left channel? Now we have spoken that the left channel represents our past. So if we are worrying too much about our past or indulging too much and thinking about the past a lot, then our left channel will go into an imbalance. If we are feeling guilty about something which happened in the past, because guilt is something connected to the past again. If we are blaming ourselves for all the bad things which happened in our life around us, even if it has happened with somebody else's life, we feel responsible for that because of us, they got spoiled. Such kind of inferiority complex and such kind of demotivating thoughts can take us to the left side a lot. No amount of self-confidence, no self-esteem, having panic to go outside and meet people also, to be social also. That means our left channel is very weak. If we are feeling very lazy and very unproductive at work, it may happen even at our household works or whatever activity we are doing. If we have lethargy and we do not have the interest to push forward and go forward, that means our left channel is very weak. And if we move into more extremes, we may get into depression, where we need a doctor's advice and prescribed medication. Otherwise, we cannot go on with our life. It is called as a clinical depression. Or when we go to the leftmost extreme, the person might get even suicidal thoughts, because the left channel, the person starts damaging himself. So the worst left case scenario is to kill himself. He would destroy himself. So all kinds of suicidal attitudes come from the left side. And even cancers which come to destroy us are set in from the weakness of the left side. So we have told that the left side belongs to the past, and also it represents a desire power. So even if our desires are weak, that means the left channel is weak in us. Only when our desires are weak, we get into bad habits and addictions, and we take ourselves into self-destructive path. Some common addictions which we see in our day-to-day life in the society. Smoking. Some people are addicted to smoking. They just cannot give up smoking. Alcoholism is a very severe addiction too. Even video games. Children play a lot of video games. They get addicted. They can't concentrate with school, or even at the level of college, they are not able to overcome their desire and to come out of the addiction of video games. Some common addictions with adults. Visual pornography. It may be even substance abuse, drug addictions. So these are just some of the examples of bad habits which can creep into us if our left channel is very weak, if our desire channel is very weak. Our teacher says that there is only one pure desire which can give us complete satisfaction, and that desire is to be one with the all-pervading power, is to be in yoga in union. If this desire is achieved, all other desires will drop out, meaning all impure desires will drop out from us. Our desire channel will become very strong, and we will not get affected by the past worries or any kind of bad habits. So now we will see a little more advanced clearances of the left side using the fire element. There are two elements which clear the left side. One is the earth, and the other is the fire element. So now these treatments, advanced treatments, what we are telling you doesn't mean that you have to start doing them blindly. Only if you have any of these problems of the left side, what we have explained to you, only then you need to do the left side treatments. In the beginning sessions, we would recommend that you just balance your left, right, and center and meditate. As you keep meditating, you will know about yourself more. You will easily find out which channel is weak in you, and then you can start implementing the advanced treatments. But now we are just teaching you the theory so you can learn about it. So the first treatment is obviously using the earth element. So we can sit outside naturally on the earth, left hand on the lap, right hand on the earth. We have already spoken about how to clear the left channel with the earth element. So if you are not able to sit on the ground, you may also sit on the chair, left hand on your lap. Right hand, you can leave it loose towards the ground. So the energy from the right hand will flow into the Mother Earth and clear our left side, sorry. Now, the next treatment we will see what is called as a 3-candle treatment. Now here you see in this video, the person is sitting in meditation position, having 3 candles lit around him. So all these 3 candles are on the left side of his body. 1 candle in front of his left hand, 1 candle on the left side of his left knee, and 1 candle behind his back, a little to the left side, not in the center. They are at least 6 to 7 inches away so that your clothes don't catch into fire. You have to take care of that. So we can use the heat and the light element from these candles to heat up the left channel. We already told you that the moon channel, the left channel, is a very cold channel, and if we have persistent left-sided problems, that means our left channel is frozen and we need to heat up the left side to come into a balance. And this is how we can do it. We can meditate with the left side of the body with the candles, with the 3 candles as shown in the video. We can also keep the left hand on our lap, and then we can place the right hand on earth, like how we clear the left channel. In this way, the heat from the candle will move into the left side, will push all the imbalances from the left channel through the right hand into the Mother Earth. You may feel some tingling, pricking or heat on the left hand when the left channel is clearing, and you may also feel some heat going out into the earth through the right hand. So let us now see how he is going to place the right hand and sit with the candle treatment. So now he has kept the left hand on his lap and the right hand he has placed it on the Mother Earth. Now we have to do the treatments with awareness. We should not do it blindly like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. There is no count. Until the left channel clears, you can do it. And with regular meditation, we will be able to get the awareness to feel the problems in our energy centers and energy channels. So we can do this treatment until the left channel clears it. When you feel the heat going out of the right hand, or when you start feeling a cool breeze coming into your left hand, that is the indication that the left hand has come into a balance, and then you can move the right hand back into your lap. Now, this doesn't mean that the left hand clears altogether in one day. It takes time. We have to persistently practice every day until the left channel comes into a balance and we can feel it in our own awareness. Now you can see that he has brought the right hand back into his lap. That means he felt the left hand being cleared and coming into balance. So that is how you do the 3-candle treatment. Now we will show you another treatment which is called moving the candle along the left side of the body. As we told you, the left channel is the channel of the moon which is frozen and becomes cold. So to heat up the left channel, what we can do is we can take a candle, we can light it up, we can keep the left hand palm open on our lap, and the right hand, we can take the candle lit up, and literally we can move the candle along the left channel, as you can see in the video here. The lady is moving the candle along the left channel, and at the level of the forehead she crosses and goes to the right side of the head, because that is how the left channel is placed in our body. So by doing this treatment also, we can heat up the left channel. Again, we should not do this blindly. We can do this until we start feeling a cool breeze coming into our left hand. Until then, we can keep heating up the left channel so that the left channel comes into a balance. So this is the second treatment we are showing you today with the fire, how to move the candle along the left channel. Now we will show you another treatment which is called rotating the candle flame along the energy centers which are on the left channel, as shown in this picture. Now, as you see in the subtle chart, the energy centers are placed along the central channel. Now there are projections of these energy centers on the left and the right channels also. So if you take the second energy center, there is the left side second energy center and the right side energy center and the central energy center. So there are three aspects for every energy center. So this treatment of rotating the candle flame in front of the energy centers on the left channel is to be done to heat up any particular energy center which is affected on the left side. So here you can see the lady sitting down with the left hand palm open, and the right hand she is holding a candle flame and rotating the candle flame in front of the energy center, particular energy center she is feeling which is having imbalances. So this rotation, we should do it in a clockwise direction when you see from the front, because the energy centers are rotating in a clockwise direction. So by doing this, we can clear a particular energy center on the left channel, or we can also give this rotation on all the energy centers on the left channel so that the whole left channel can clear. Now we will show you a small video again which is showing you how to do the circular motions of the candle on all the energy centers on the left channel. So here you can see the person sitting in the chair comfortably. He's holding a candle with his right hand. Left hand he places on his lap. So with the right hand he starts rotating in a clockwise direction. You should not rotate anti-clockwise, but it should be in a clockwise direction. So if you see, this is a clockwise direction. So second energy center, third energy center, he moves up clockwise direction. And also, as we told, you can give this rotation on all the energy centers on the left channel. So you can go up slowly, one by one, and then give this rotary movement on the energy centers on the channel. So the second center, and then he will move into the third energy center. Now he is moving upward into the heart level, which is the fourth energy center, neck, fifth energy center. For the sixth energy center, he goes to the right side of the brain. That is where the energy channel ends. So this is how we can give a rotary clockwise motion around the energy centers on the left channel with a flame. This is called as giving bandhan. Bandhan in Sanskrit means a protective shield, or in this case, the bandhan means a rotary motion around the energy centers on the left channel. So today, let us see a small recap of what are all the things we have seen. We have talked about the channels today. We have seen how to clear the left and the right channels with the earth and the air. Left channel we can clear with the earth, and right channel we can clear with the air. We would recommend that you can do this basic treatment every day along with your meditation, as we have explained. And also, we have seen these candling treatments, the treatment with the fires, the 3-candle treatment, moving the candle along the left side of the body, and also giving a rotary motion around the centers on the left channel. So we would recommend you to do the basic treatments of balancing the left, right and center in the beginning now. This fire treatment we are just showing you to teach you the theory about it. This is not to be done very blindly, because if we do it blindly, it is like going to a medical shop and taking all the medicines without knowing what disease you're having. So first of all, we should have the awareness to feel what problems we are having, and then we can decide which channel or which energy center to clear. So until you get that awareness, you will have to wait and keep doing the basic meditation, basic balancing of the left and the right, and the basic foot soak. So this is what we will need to be doing in the coming weeks.